You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and white sports fans, just when you think that Joe Biden cannot destroy anything else like he's been destroying during the last year and a half of his occupation of the Oval Office, you got another thing coming. Because now Joe Biden is about to do something, at least he will try to do something, that will completely destroy women's sports for all time. Now, we've actually seen governing bodies over the past week implement some common sense. When it came to rugby, I did a video earlier today. The International Rugby League has said no. Transgenders will not be able to participate, namely transgender women, biological men, cannot participate against actual females because it is unfair. There is a competitive advantage. Rhodes also did a video on track and field. It looks like the whole CC Telfer thing, that is going away. Common sense is starting to take over. Leah Thomas cannot compete in the Olympics now. Well, Joe Biden is trying to change things. And it's going to be the destruction of women's sports in schools. Check this out. Fox News here. Beijing Biden proposes new rules to solidify gender identity protections in schools under Title IX. Now, guys, if you actually look at Title IX, there is nothing in there about gender identity. But Beijing Biden, that's what I like to call him, he wants to change that because he is going to destroy women's sports. Now, I got Title IX pulled up here. And it says here, the U.S. Department of Education's Office for Civil Rights enforces, among other statutes, Title IX of the Education Amendments of 1972. Title IX protects people from discrimination based on sex in education programs or activities that receive federal financial assistance. Title IX states no person in the United States shall, on the basis of sex, be excluded from participation in, be denied the benefits of, or be subjected to discrimination under any education program or activity receiving federal financial assistance. It says nothing about gender identity. Now, when it comes to like basketball, for example, you actually have girls teams and you have boys teams. There is a biological difference, but Joe Biden wants to destroy all of that. And we all know, guys, that men have a physical advantage over women. Now, I don't care if you want to call yourself a woman. If you are a man, you're going to have a physical advantage. We have covered that. I'm not trying to sound like a broken record, but it's true. Me as a man, I have a physical advantage over a woman doing the same thing. But it says here, the Biden administration proposed new regulations on the 5th year anniversary of Title IX that could sweep gender identity into the law's protections. Quote, the regulations will strengthen protections for LGBTQIA plus LMNOPXYZ students who face discrimination based on sexual orientation or gender identity, the Department of Education said. Title IX, which was passed into law in 1972, prohibited sex-based discrimination in schools that receive federal funding. It stated that, quote, no person in the United States shall, on the basis of sex, be excluded from participation in, be denied the benefits of, or be subjected to discrimination under any education program or activity receiving federal financial assistance. I know I repeated it once again. But this is what Beijing Biden had to say. Quote, my administration will continue to fight tirelessly to realize the promise of Title IX, that every person deserves an opportunity to pursue their education free from discrimination and realize their full potential, Beijing Biden said in a statement. The administration also said it will release additional regulations on transgender students' participation in sports, a move that is likely to meet pushback from Republicans. House Republicans introduced legislation in 2021 that would ban individuals and I don't like this word, Fox News, individuals born as male at birth from participating in women's sports. In April, GOP lawmakers signed a petition to compel the House to vote on the bill. Also last year, Governor Ron DeSantis signed into law the Fairness in Women's Sports Act, which prohibited those assigned born male at birth, Fox News, from participating in women's athletics. Quote, you can see this playing out in everything from using accurate pronouns to maintaining separate locker rooms, showers on the basis of sex. Matt Sharp, an attorney at Alliance Defending Freedom, told Fox News Digital. They think that telling a man you're not eligible for the women's team is harmful and violates Title IX. And that's simply not consistent with Title IX, its original meaning, or what's it's been interpreted to mean for the past 50 years. Yeah, because this is woke ideology out there that Biden is pushing out there. Quote, this is only one aspect of the left's divisive gender identity agenda, according to Heritage Action Executive Director Jessica Anderson. Quote, this is about more than sports. It is about protecting women's civil rights, she said. Yeah, because this will put women at a disadvantage. Folks, if this actually goes through and you actually get some rhinos, Republicans that support this stuff, women, you could just kiss your sports goodbye, because there's going to be a big time push. You already see the indoctrination of children already to transition, and Biden wants to chemically castrate children. He even said it himself. So this could actually really be the demise of women's sports. The Biden administration believes that former Education Secretary Betsy DeVos challenges to Title IX weaken protections for survivors of sexual assault and diminish the promise of an education free from discrimination. Accordingly, the proposed regulations would walk back on the Trump administration's mandates to restore crucial protections for students who are victims of sexual harassment, assault, and sex-based discrimination, a critical safety net for survivors that was weakened under previous regimes. That is what they actually put out there. This is pathetic, guys. This is really, really pathetic. I can't believe that I can believe Joe Biden doing this, because this is what the far left of his party wants to do. They're all about the LGBT, LMNOP, agenda. They're perfectly okay with transitioning children. And now they're coming to destroy women's sports. Now, women, when you actually go out there and vote, why in the world would you actually vote for your own demise? Think about that. Why would you actually vote for your own demise? Just take a step back. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.